There are moments in life when the silence of heaven feels deafening. You prayed, you waited, and you watched others rise while your life seemed to stand still. You looked around and wondered, Lord, did you forget me? Did you overlook my calling? Did I miss the season when I was supposed to bloom? Chosen one, let me tell you something today. God never forgot you. What felt like a delay was not neglect. It was divine timing taking its shape. You were being hidden, refined, and quietly prepared for an impact that could not happen too soon, because premature exposure would have destroyed what God was still building inside you. When everyone else was sprinting, you were sitting. When others were celebrated, you were isolated. But behind that delay, there was a heavenly orchestration that would later make your arrival unavoidable. Because when God wants to make a life-changing impact through someone, He slows them down before He sends them out. He strips away every layer of self-dependence so that when you finally rise, it's not your ambition pushing you, it's His Spirit leading you. There were seasons you felt forgotten, but in heaven's eyes you were being preserved. The oil was still forming. The vision was still aligning. And heaven refused to send you before the time was perfect. Let's talk about that mystery for a moment, the why behind your waiting. Every chosen one carries a timeline that cannot be rushed. The enemy will try to convince you that you miss your window, but God says, you are right on schedule. When God delays a chosen one, it's never because of punishment, it's because of precision. He is synchronizing you with people, places, and divine moments that must align for your destiny to unfold. You see, your calling isn't random, it's architectural. It requires specific coordinates in time and space. God's delay is actually a calibration. He's lining you up with future connections that don't even exist yet in the present moment. The people you're called to impact might still be in their wilderness. The systems you'll shift might not yet be built. The hearts you'll awaken might not yet be ready. So God keeps you still. He stretches your patience. He allows frustration to refine your faith until waiting no longer feels like a prison, but a partnership. Because that's what maturity in the Spirit looks like, when delay no longer provokes complaint, but deepens trust. When you stop saying, "Why is this taking so long?" and start saying, "Lord, I trust that you know exactly when." And when that shift happens in your spirit, heaven begins to move. There are moments in your journey, chosen one, where everything within you feels like it's ready, but life keeps saying, "Not yet." You wake up with vision, with fire, with ideas burning in your heart, yet the doors that should be opening stay shut. And somewhere inside, you wonder, "Lord, am I missing something? Or is there something you're still doing in me?" The truth is, you are not behind schedule. You are on schedule. You are walking the sacred path of divine delay. And there are unmistakable signs that heaven has intentionally slowed your timeline, not to stop you, but to strengthen you. Let's go deeper into these signs. Let's look at what heaven reveals when God delays a chosen one. Because when you understand these signs, peace begins to replace pressure, and clarity begins to dissolve confusion. There was a time when every no devastated you. You used to cry over rejection, over missed opportunities, over the things that never took off. But now, something's different. You've noticed that when a door closes, you no longer panic, you pause. You breathe. You whisper, "If it's from God, it will return. If not, I release it." That's a sign your spirit has matured. You're no longer chasing outcomes, you're discerning alignment. God's delay matured your emotional response, and that maturity is what qualifies you for greater authority. Because you see, before God expands your influence, He must first strengthen your peace. He cannot release you to impact nations if every rejection can still shake you. So He teaches you how to lose with grace, how to let go without bitterness, how to trust His silence more than man's applause. That peace, that unexplainable calm when things don't go your way, is one of the strongest signs that heaven delayed you for impact, not punishment. Another sign? You've probably noticed that people around you just don't get you anymore. They love you, they support you, but they don't understand the fire inside you. You try to explain your burden, your dreams, your sense of divine urgency, but their eyes glaze over. They nod politely, yet they cannot feel what you feel. That's not arrogance. That's isolation by design. When God delays your public movement, He increases your private separation. Because what He's placing inside you doesn't fit in ordinary conversation. You're not being antisocial, you're being set apart. It's not that people are leaving you, it's that God is clearing the noise around you. You were not built to blend in, you were built to break patterns. And the people who cannot see your dimension of calling are not meant to walk every mile of your delay. Heaven hides visionaries in seasons of misunderstanding, because what is misunderstood by men is often guarded by God. This one hurts the most, because it often involves the people you love. You started to notice that the places that once felt right, now feel small. The conversations you used to enjoy feel empty. The rhythm of your old routine now feels like a cage. That's because your spirit evolved while your environment stayed the same. God's delay wasn't inactivity, it was expansion. He was stretching you inwardly, even when nothing outwardly was changing. There's a holy discomfort that comes before divine promotion. And you've been feeling it. It's that deep ache in your soul that says, I can't go back to who I was, but I'm not yet where I'm called to be. That in-between space is sacred ground. It's where God prepares His generals. He wants you to feel the misfit energy, because that discomfort keeps you from settling in places that can no longer hold your destiny. So don't resent that tension, recognize it. Your environment can't feed you anymore because you've outgrown the soil. And heaven is getting ready to transplant you. There's a difference between anxiety and holy restlessness. Anxiety drains you, holy restlessness calls you. It's that stirring in your spirit that refuses to let you accept average. It's the nudge that says, there's more. There's higher. There's purpose beyond this. You can't ignore it. You can't silence it. You can't explain it. Because it's not a mood, it's a summons. Heaven keeps pulling on your spirit even when life feels stable. It's like an invisible hand reminding you that your current season is not your final destination. You may not know where God is sending you yet, but you feel that you've been marked for something larger than logic. That holy restlessness is not punishment, it's activation. It's the rumble before release. It's God whispering, don't get too comfortable here, I'm about to move you. And when that restlessness intensifies, know this, heaven's calendar is shifting. The delay is reaching its turning point. Have you noticed this? The things that once satisfied you no longer do. The roles that once gave you purpose now feel like practice. The work, the people, the patterns, they all seem too small for the weight you feel inside. That's not arrogance. That's anointing outgrowing its container. When a chosen one carries a divine assignment, there comes a moment when God makes your current life feel too tight. It's His way of saying, you can't live here anymore. There's more in you, and I'm not letting you waste it. So the same environment that once felt comfortable starts to feel suffocating. You feel unseen, undervalued, underutilized, but heaven is saying, good. That's the signal. Because only discomfort can push you into destiny. Moses felt it in Egypt. David felt it in Saul's palace. Joseph felt it in the prison. And now you're feeling it in your own modern wilderness. It's heaven's way of saying, you're ready, it's almost time. When God delays your movement, He increases your hearing. Have you noticed that in your quietest, loneliest seasons, your spiritual senses become sharp? You start receiving dreams again. Scriptures come alive again. Small whispers in your heart begin to make perfect sense. That's not coincidence, that's calibration. While your life looks paused, your discernment is being perfected. Heaven is downloading blueprints for what's coming next. So while others are chasing visibility, you're being trained to hear invisibility. Because when your impact begins, you won't have time for confusion. You'll need to know His voice instantly. That's why your delay is also your prophetic classroom. God is tutoring you privately for the platform He'll soon give you publicly. Here's one of the deepest truths few talk about. When God delays a chosen one, He doesn't test your performance. He tests your patience. He knows you can pray. He knows you can fast. He knows you can believe. But can you wait with a pure heart? Can you wait when others are winning? Can you wait when nothing is changing? Can you wait when the promise seems far away? If you can, that's the mark of divine maturity, the kind that can handle global impact without losing spiritual integrity. Because when your moment finally comes, you'll recognize that patience wasn't just endurance, it was preparation. Waiting taught you to walk with God's timing, not your own. And that rhythm, that trust, will make your impact unshakable. Some of you are frustrated because people don't see your gift. You post, you share, you create, and it feels like no one notices. But what if I told you that invisibility is mercy in disguise? When God hides you, it's because the spotlight could still burn you. He knows what premature attention does. It breeds pride, exhaustion, and distraction. So He keeps you unseen until your spirit can handle being seen. Heaven is not withholding opportunities from you. It's shielding you from corruption. So if you're still invisible, smile. That's not punishment, that's preservation. Because when your time comes, visibility will come with weight, not hype. Let's be honest, this part hurts. There was a time when you had alternatives. You could fall back on other paths, other ideas, other people. But lately, everything that isn't divine has been quietly falling away. God delayed you so that when He releases you, you won't have a plan B, only a plan God. He is removing distractions, draining false attachments, and closing exit routes, because He knows, if He didn't, you'd still be tempted to settle for good enough. This is why so much in your life feels uncertain right now. It's not chaos, it's concentration. He's funneling your focus until there's only one direction left, forward into your calling. Even though everything still looks the same around you, something deep within says, it's time. Your spirit feels it, that divine anticipation. You can't articulate it, but you know that heaven is preparing your unveiling. That sense of readiness is not imagination, it's confirmation. It's the moment when all the waiting, all the pruning, all the tears start to make sense. It's the quiet before the thunder. It's heaven standing on the edge of your timeline, whispering, get ready. You are the chosen one God delayed, not because you were unqualified, but because you were too essential to be rushed. When your time comes, the acceleration will make sense of every pause. So, if you recognize these signs in your life, if the delay has shaped your peace, deepened your discernment, and tested your patience, then you are right where God wants you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are in the final stretch of divine timing. Heaven is not late, it's strategic. The same God who hid you is about to highlight you. The same delay that frustrated you is about to announce you. And when it happens, your impact will not just be noticed, it will be unavoidable. Hiddenness, that's where heaven's real work happens. While others chase visibility, God hides His greatest treasures. He buries them in seasons of obscurity so that no man can take credit for what He's building. Chosen one, think about it. Before David ever held a crown, he held a slingshot in a forgotten field. Before Joseph ever wore the royal robe, he wore chains in a prison cell. And before you step into your visible season, God first tests your loyalty in the invisible one. It's in hiddenness that God teaches you how to hear His voice over the noise of applause. It's where He reveals your real power, not in performance, but in presence. While you thought you were falling behind, heaven was accelerating you in ways unseen. Every no was protecting your yes. Every delay was aligning your destiny with divine order. The purpose of hiddenness is not to break you, it's to build a foundation strong enough to carry the weight of what's coming. Because when your impact finally begins, it will not be small. It will not be quiet. It will not be ordinary. Your impact will be unavoidable. God is not preparing you for local influence, He's preparing you for kingdom recognition. And when the time comes, the same people who overlooked you will have to acknowledge you. Not because you proved them wrong, but because your light will become too undeniable to ignore. There's a sacred moment in every chosen one's life, the release. You'll feel it before you see it. It's not a moment you manufacture, it's one heaven orchestrates. Suddenly, the same doors that resisted you begin to open without effort. The same places that rejected you start asking for you. And the same skills you practiced in silence become weapons of influence overnight. It's as if the world wakes up and realizes you've been there all along. But the truth is, it's not that they finally saw you, it's that heaven finally unveiled you. This is the moment God was delaying you for, the intersection between preparation and destiny. When your spirit, your calling, and your timing all align. And when it happens, your impact will move fast. It will feel like divine momentum, where opportunities multiply, favor surrounds you, and people are drawn to your presence, not because of charisma, but because of the glory you carry. But don't forget this: when your moment comes, humility must remain your crown. Because the same God who delayed you will now accelerate you, not for your fame, but for His purpose. He didn't delay you to frustrate you. He delayed you so that when you step out, your foundation is unshakable, your faith is unbreakable, and your influence is undeniable. Chosen one, this is what it was all for. The tears, the silence, the waiting, they weren't wasted. They were investments. Every delay had intention. Every detour had design. Every moment of obscurity had meaning. You are about to enter the season where God's delay turns into divine demonstration. You won't have to announce yourself. Heaven will announce you. You won't have to chase platforms. They'll find you. You won't need validation. The fruit of your impact will speak louder than any introduction. Your name has already been whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your story has already been prepared for hearts that need to hear it. And when you finally step into that season, the world won't just notice you. They'll feel you. Because when God delays a chosen one, it's never for comfort, it's for kingdom impact. And when that impact begins, no man, no system, no devil can stop it. You are about to move from hidden to highlighted, from delayed to deployed, from waiting to walking in divine momentum. God delayed you for this moment, because this moment is where history changes through you. Your voice will carry healing. Your presence will carry authority. Your name will carry divine weight. Chosen one, it's time. The delay is over. Heaven's clock has struck your moment. And your impact will be unavoidable. Like this video. And you can support the channel through the link in the channel's bio. Even your $1 is very precious for me and this channel. Your kindness helps us continue spreading light and love. God bless you.